I missed it. How did world's first attempt go? We got like second. Am I upset about the nerf? I wouldn't say upset. It would be different if I like used the glaive like every day, you know? It'd be different if I had 3 different loadouts saved that were all centered around glaive and Synthoceps combos. It would be really different. Get good, find a new build. Says the Warlock main. You know what? When was the last time I heard a Warlock get their shit nerfed? Huh? Y'all have star class. Y'all literally do nothing but stand in a rift and throw grenades. We know everybody at Bungie Sandbox team is a Warlock and like 3 hunters. No, I'm not upset, guys. I'm really not. First up, fix an issue where the Winterbite exotic glaive was doing more damage than intended to targets. So this is a nerf all out to just Winterbite. Secondly, and by the way, I don't know if this is projectile, because remember, you would shoot the projectiles and it would just like instant melt bosses. So I'm not quite certain if this is targeting just that or if the melee is included. We're going to know here soon. Secondly, Titans, the bonus to glaive melee damage granted by exotic Synthoceps gauntlets has been reduced against both combatants and enemy guardians. Obviously, this was never really an issue until Winterbite. Instead of Bungie coming out and like toning down Winterbite individually when it synergizes with Synthoceps, they came out and just nerfed Synthoceps and glaives, which is super unfortunate because this means that beautiful Kel'Garath build with close to melee that you were rocking in previous seasons that was still doing fantastic damage, that has essentially been nerfed. We're going to see to what degree everything has been nerfed, but I do want to pull up some past data on what we accomplished in our first damage test here. All right, so 922,710 damage, and that was with us popping a bubble and simultaneously taking advantage of Synthoceps. So we're going to do 2 things today. We're going to pop a bubble, do Synthoceps, see where our damage sits, base. Again, block while you're meleeing. It speeds up the glaive melee. And then we're also going to see if close to melee actually works here with Winterbite. Because Bungie did not say anything about that. And then we're going to get into that if you don't know what we're talking about. Essentially, though, you could proc close to melee with another glaive and then swap to Winterbite. And the buff would transfer despite the buff not being present on the bottom left hand of your screen. All right, Cobra, get ready to do thy thing.
Okay, popping.
All right. All right, nobody kill ads. Let me just try that one more time. Please tell me. Please tell me this is a lie. And I'm not actually seeing these damage numbers. Hold on. Maybe bionic enhancements wasn't getting proc. No one killed the ads above.
Okay, popping.
Yeah. Woo, baby, we cooking. We cooking, doing like 100% less damage. Not only that, guys, I'm swinging the glaive and holding shield. I think Bungie messed with that. I don't feel like... Let me just see. We'll just see if it's going faster or not. Maybe it's just because I'm inside of the bubble. All right, guys. Watch me swing. Tell me if I'm swinging faster. Yeah, I'm swinging faster. Okay, no, they didn't mess with that. So blocking and glaving is still good. All right. Now I'm going to show you the damage of just a regular legendary glaive with close to melee. This is the ritual glaive this season. I very much like it. Kel'Garath is really good as well because you can get this with enhanced close to melee. But let's just see this. I'm going to show it without close to melee, and then we're going to do it with close to melee.
Okay, popping.
right, so it is doing more damage, but oh my god, dude. Glaives across the board got shat on. Glaives across the board got... Every Synthoceps Glaive build just got wrecked.
They're trying to tell you something though, Cross. They're trying to tell you to go back to your main, which is Warlock. This is what I think they're trying to tell you.
Where's the kick button? Where's my boot button? Alright, I'm gonna try close to melee this time. Guys, it's not looking good. That's an understatement. Not good is a huge understatement. Those patch notes should have been like, we your glaive builds and we hard. They're in out.
Okay, popping.
That's the best I can do. This is rough, guys. I'm pretty sure with Kel'Garath last week. Let me see what we got up to. I'm pretty sure with Kel'Garath we got up to 500,000 damage. We're going to try proccing close to melee with Winterbite and see if this works. And see if it still transfers. Ball Hammer got hit too. Oh my god. Are you sure? The bonus to glaive damage granted by exotic Synthoceps gauntlets has been reduced against both combatants and enemy guardians. Are you sure it's that, or it's not just glaives? Surely it's just glaives, though, right?
It could be a bug.
Popping now.
Okay, popping.
Wait, what's my damage here, guys? Is it 26,000 or 20,000?
26,000.
Okay, so close to melee is working.
26,087.
It is working. All right. But it's still so shite. Last week with just biotic enhancements. 3, 2, 1 now. With just biotic enhancements and Winterbites, we were doing 40,133 damage per melee hit. Before we knew the interaction with close to melee, we were doing 40,000 damage with just Synthoceps and just Winterbites. 922,710 is what we were getting last week. We're getting nowhere near that. Even with close to melee. Like with close to melee, how much of a buff is close to melee, guys? 30%? Dude, we would have easily cleared 1 million. Easy. That's a happy guardian. You see that guy? He's happy. Because he's got a glaive build doing almost 1 million damage without even close to melee. Go ahead and pick it up, Cobra. I'm going to shoot the projectile down low. I'm going to see how much damage I do with the projectile.
You want a whale buff for that?
Yeah. I do it now, Cobra.
Okay, popping.
The damage. Oh my god. This Templar doesn't even know what to do right now. Oh, I probably could have got actually another shot off.
So bad.
This is Salvation's Grip 2.0 to me, you know? I mean, I guess it's really nice that it could freeze a bunch of different things.
Crowd controlled defensive weapon now.
But that's, yeah, it's not a damage level. Now, I'm going to look at Vexcalibur. Because again, this weapon, this may be the best glaive. Vexcalibur may actually be the best glaive now. Because you get the overshield proc. 428,000, the best we got with Vexcalibur.
I don't remember it being that good.
Yeah. Okay. We were doing 32,107 per hit with Vexcalibur. Yeah, 32,107. Do it now.
Okay, popping.
$16,000 damage, dude. 32,000 to 16,000.
This is much worse for energy glaives than the Winter's Bite.
Yeah,
energy glaives just more pointless than Winter's Bite.
This killed every glaive build, and I don't know of anyone complaining about glaives. Were glaives a meta problem?
I think the infinite amount of you just don't have to use ammo
But
for it to do that good damage.
Think about Grandmaster Nightfalls though, Les. When have we ever used any glaive builds last season? There are times that you...
I completely agree with you, but I'm looking at it from Bungie's perspective. That's probably what they think. And I think it's pretty freaking ridiculous. They nerfed this before Starfire or Well of Radiance. That's like that's really bad. But you do have a point. You don't really use this in endgame content, but it is infinite ammo to do damage. But because you were shitting on everything, even underleveled by 20. You were destroying everything with infinite ammo. But it shouldn't have been nerfed, especially this quickly. That's kind of ridiculous.
Well, if anything, just hit Winterbite. I don't really understand the Synthoceps. You know what I mean? Again, before Winterbite, no one was really like saying that glaives are OP, because they weren't. Winterbite is definitely the standout, but you came in, you hit Synthoceps across the board. So try it without Synthoceps. Okay. Do it, Cobra.
Okay, popping.
All the damage. Oh my God. Oh, game breaking. Somebody stop me. Hold me back.
That's depressing.
Someone said on Reddit that just Synthoceps melee is doing more damage.
Yeah.
No,
I read that earlier.
no way. No way.
Okay, popping.
Yeah. Now, you obviously can't melee that fast. The glaive is faster for sure. The point is like where your base melee is. Now, how does Solar Titans work? Can't someone here feed me a hammer? Is that still a thing?
Yeah. I think so. You can still do that.
Well, if you're under him and you just keep throwing it at him, he'll get it back, no?
Yeah, but you're gonna get booped less. Kev, I need a well to keep me alive. Throw thy hammer at my back. All right, do it now.
Okay, popping.
Oh my God. Yeah, Roaring Flames plus Bong. I'm pretty sure that out damage even Winterbite with close to melee. Synthoceps didn't get a nerf overall though, right? It's just the glaive interaction, correct?
Yeah.
Let me just make sure. I'm gonna pop on Strand Super. We have damage values for this. Let me pop on the Strand Super. We were procking damage, or we were testing damage numbers on with Synthoceps, which increases our super damage. Let me just make sure this didn't get nerfed.
Okay, popping.
Okay, that's still the same. Perfect, guys. It's still 41,000. I know I didn't exactly land the most optimal, but it's still that 41,000. And if you want, we'll go look at it right now. Yeah, 41,930. Okay, so again, someone came in a second ago and said that Synthoceps got nerfed across the board. I'm not seeing it, at least for the super damage side of things. I need to go compare where it is in terms of other melees. But it's my understanding from the patch notes that the only thing that was nerfed about Synthoceps was its synergy with glaive melee damage. That's it. Now, with that being said, glaive melee damage with Synthoceps was significantly nerfed. This is painful. We're talking like a 50% nerf across the board. And then Winterbite also got singled out and got nerfed. It's very obvious to me, and I don't really know why Winterbite even shipped so strong for Bungie to pull back this hard. Because what got it banned from the day one raid was not its melee damage. It was the projectile damage. That projectile damage was just melting bosses because it was like the shatter damage was glitching the game. So I don't really understand. I felt like Bungie was okay with the melee damage. but obviously they're not here. And they nerfed the piss out of it alongside everything Synthoceps and Glaive related. And before somebody say Wormgod Caress, understand Wormgod Caress also got a massive nerf. I want to say last season, or maybe it was the season before. But he was like a 7.5 multiplier, and I think it's at 3.5 now. On top of that, Wormgod Caress doesn't last long enough. So it's a double whammy across the board. Glaive, exotic synergy, something that we were so happy for when Bungie first announced that we were going to have more synergy with our melee-based exotics and our glaives. It has been killed pretty hard right here. Wormgod is just not worth it, guys. In my opinion, it's just not worth it. I mean, if you want me to, guys, I will try it right here and now. Let me pull it up. I think 5 people worldwide cared about glaive synergy. Be real.
Ban or what?
Yeah, mods, just see that guy right there.
I'll give him a timeout because he's a sub.
Okay. This is the pay to win chat. All right, we have Wormgod Caress. Don't ask why this thing is not upgraded. I just haven't invested it. But melee kills increase melee damage for a short period of time. Distant kills extend duration, increase effects. You're about to see some crazy damage. I'm talking game-shattering damage. It would epic, but it just doesn't last. I mean, guys, 5 seconds is just not long enough. Cobra, go ahead and do it now.
Okay, popping.
Yeah. Oh, baby, the damage that... We got up to 50,000 when weapons are light, but it's just hard. Last week, we were doing 40,000 with little to no setup. So, okay. That's all, guys. That's all the testing I'm going to do. We'll have a cut up of this later. TLDR, your favorite glaive builds just got...
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.